Yep. Cold in there, huh? Oh yeah. You as well, all right? See you tomorrow?
Not tomorrow. Probably Friday.
Oh, even better, actually. It's the best day of the week, too. That's what I thought, yeah, that's right. If you go on Saturday and Sunday, too. Oh, Jason. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Mike. Yeah, you mean Mike. There's a few people that are in here, though. It's nice. It is, yeah, I try to do the same thing, too. That's why the QR code stuff is really clutch now on MyFitnessPal. Yeah. It's hard, though. It's hard to keep track of all of it, man. It's... Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. It's easy when you got the same meals over and over again, because then it's like on repeat.
There's always a repeat over.
Yeah. Oh yeah, baby.
All right, man. I'm going.
You too, all right? By the way, congrats on the weight loss. I saw your post, man. That's like... When's the last time you weighed under that?
Last time I weighed under 200?
Yeah.
Probably in high school, I was like 400 pounds.
No shit.
So, yeah, it's going to be my life for a long time.
Dude, congrats on that, though. Seriously, it's hard. That's the hardest part.
Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, sir.
Matt, I'm gonna come back and get that balloon thing. Bye. Have a good night.
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll put it.
Oh, I'm ruining your video.
No, you're good. People like it. Live stream.
Well, you need to make a funny thing like whenever you're trying to make a video. Here comes one.
Yeah, no, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
That's how we do it in the Jimmy. Do you have a beard now, Archer? Yeah, I do. Yeah, welcome back, baby. Appreciate it. Yeah, you got him over there? Yeah, there are some up there. Like the beer. Here, I'll put this as the... No, it sucks. Nope, it's better. All right, there you go. That's the poll of the day. How we doing, everybody? Good evening. Welcome back to the channel. We're getting our pumps on. Getting our pumps on, pumps and rumps. Let me know if you like the beardy. See if the beardy you like that. Maybe I get this thing out real quick. Got Balloon's tower defense right here, everybody. Oh yeah, baby. We are back, Archer. How we doing? It's better. Yeah, appreciate it, everybody. Let me know what you think. Thanks for hopping back in the channel. Oh, well, you saw it out there, right?
You didn't hear me? I said thank you.
Oh yeah, I got you, of course. How we doing, everybody? Who's spamming? You spamming? Wow, jeez. You got onset dementia, huh? How we doing, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt, personal trainer. Getting our lifts in tonight. 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m., everybody. Appreciate everybody hopping on. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Almost halfway through the week, right? Getting our pumps in. Getting our reps in. Working up the weight a little bit. Show you, we're gonna do some triceps to start here. Doing a lot of triceps. Let me do this. All right, so I'll show you what the workout is for today. Hold up. I'm gonna say hi to everybody, Keisha.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to.
Nah, you don't have
That
to
you
do
were trying to
anything.
show me something.
Nah, you're good. Showing the party. Showing the people in the party. I try sometimes. See you later. All right, what we're doing cable tricep kickbacks right now. Barbell overhead triceps extension. Oh yeah, I didn't do this. Wait, did I do this last time? What do we got for Friday? I already did that. That one I already got myself with. So then what's the Saturday one? Machine chest. Oh, I didn't do this one. Okay. Well, my triceps are feeling pretty good now, so I guess I did the wrong one, actually, because I did it the other day. So machine chest supported row. All right. We were supposed to be doing that. How many people we got? Got a bunch of people. Thanks for hopping in the channel, everybody. Thanks for grinding and riding with us. Grinding and riding. Let's do some chest supported stuff. All right, let's do a row. If you're new to the channel, my name is Matt, personal trainer. Check out all this content that we do. We do some sweet content. We're doing some rows now. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. Oh, we got people liking the beard. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, everybody. It takes a little bit. It takes a little doing to get it right. But it takes some time. It takes some time to get it done. If you haven't done it yet, make sure you like. You gotta throw some likes, though. Come on, throw some likes. You gotta help out the people. Help out the peoples. Peoples. We get the music crumping. Crumping and ripping. We're gonna do chest supported row, everybody. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe though, so you can see what free information we give out all the time, right? We go live, a lot. Try to go almost every single day. How we doing? Brandy Stewart. Oi. I don't know. I think you say oi. Oi, boa noite. Boa noite. Good evening, everybody. Boa noite. Buenas noches. We're a little bit of everybody in here. Big stretch. Boom. Got this blue mat so we can get an extra stretch. But what I might do, bring this down a little bit lower. Let's go here. Big stretch. Bring it back. Big stretch. Bring it back. Big stretch. Take a little breather. Tell me why I got this. Tell me what I'm doing with this. Let's see what your people, crazy people, are saying. How long have you been doing this? We've been doing this for a while. We've been up here doing it for a little bit. But we just started working out like 10 minutes ago. We were talking a little bit with people in the gym, trying to get everybody right in here, you know? Got to work out. We got to talk shop with a bunch of people in here. So we're doing pretty well. Hope you have a good Tuesday, right? What's going on? Oh, okay. Yeah, Brandy. Thanks for hopping in, Brandy. I don't know if you've subscribed yet, but we got free content all the time, all over our YouTube channel. You know, we talk about protein, we talk about lifting, it's about lifestyle, right? Things we could do to help us in the gym, right? It's really what we're all about, helping people out. So if you got any questions, or if you just like my beard, you know, make sure you throw that in the like, though. Dang. People like the beard, huh? I don't know if you've seen it before, but go back on our channel. Look what it looked like before I had a beard. It's even scarier, probably. Now that you see me, the beard. I don't know. Could be a little weird. Could be. But let's get it in. Let's get our work in. Here in chest supported rows. Get a nice big stretch. We're trying to, what this does, it actually increases the distance from that thing, okay? So I have this on the longest setting. I'm getting the biggest stretch I can, right, with that aspect. So notice how if I did this, it's a little bit easier to reach, but if I do this, it's harder to reach. So that's the method behind the madness with the pad. And just one pad for right now. But sometimes, you know, we got two of them. Or we go like this, we add two of them for some taller people, or longer people, I should say, in that aspect. But yeah, so we'll go a little bit heavier. Get our bumps in. Yep. Big reach. Big leg drive. Big reach. Big leg drive. Nice and controlled. Good. Big stretch. Chasing that a little bit, even though you don't really need to. It's up to you. But getting into the gym is more important. Yep. It's probably supposed to be a chest day for me, honestly. Some push day for me. It's probably supposed to be. Is this your gym? It is, Brandy. This is my gym. That's how I'm able to, I guess, talk this loud usually, honestly. But yeah, we're here. Nice private gym. As you can tell by the title of it, we got a nice little recovery room too in the back. Got a little sauna room. Saunas, having them. Little sauna room. Thank you, Brandy. Appreciate you being here tonight. Make sure to throw us some like, you know, share with friends and family if you like the content or the information, right? If you got questions, any fitness related, exercise related questions, I got a master's degree, exercise science, exercise physiology, actually. So we try to help everybody out. Give out some free health and wellness information on YouTubes. If you got any questions, just feel free to ask. But we're gonna get a little pumping. We're gonna get a little pumpy. Well, we did chest leg. It's hard to keep track sometimes. Bless me. But we lifted a bunch. My days are meshing together. We worked out Saturday night. We did a lot of pulling on Saturday night. So then I did legs yesterday. Sunday I did legs too, though. Dang, am I really? Dang, I'm all messed up, I guess. But what we'll do, whatever is not really sore is really what I tend to get at. But I usually have like a system for it. I usually track all my stuff, but just kind of go up in the air for today. It might honestly be a rest day. But we got machine chest supported row, assisted chin up. But we did a lot of pulls the other day too. We did shoulder raises, so it was a little bit different. My shoulder's feeling a little funky, so then we might just avoid that for a little bit. What you asking? What time is it for you. Yeah, we're 8:38, baby. 8:38 Eastern Standard Time, huh? We're on Eastern Standard Time. We're in Florida, Lake Worth, Florida. Lake Worth. So then, yeah, we already cooked that, fried that up. Yeah, it's gonna be tough today. Arnold press, bench press. Yeah, we're just trying to figure it out right now. I was doing the rows. Maybe I'll do a little bit of this back machine right here, all right? I'll show you how this goes. This isn't too bad, but I'll smoke myself a little bit. Well, we'll go with this one first. Let's go. I'm gonna go wide grip. Nice big stretch. Right back here. Nice big stretch. Right back here. So I'm getting a little warm up in. Just get a nice big stretch. Get my arms all nice and warmed up. Should be talking a little bit while you're doing warm up. See if that's that easy. Just to get the joints pumping, get the blood moving, get it supplying to our joints. Get it pumping. Take a brief break. Get it pumping here in a second. Did assisted chin-ups. But yeah, we're in Florida over here, everybody. How we doing? We're in Florida at our own private facility, baby. Who would have thought? Matt's got a private facility. Yeah, I do. I mean, it's for all the gym members, private, you know. So some people just can't get in, unfortunately. Can't get in. Can't get in. Can't get the rumps right. Can't get the pumps right. Let's go to the biceps. Let's go to this preacher curl machine. Preachers. Say your prayers, baby. We're going back to school. Gonna hopefully help you in some sort of way, you know, today. But if you do got questions, just feel free to ask, you know. What's my methodology behind training? Why am I training like this? What kind of splits am I doing? Try to get nice, crazy stretch. Trying to go for the hypertrophic aspect, really intense. Just trying to control the weights, right? We're not trying to let the weights overpower us. Can't let it do that. Especially for your first couple sets, you know? Once you get warmed up a little bit, get the blood pumping, then you're able to do some crazier stuff though, you know? Warm-ups are pretty important, I think. Gotta get your sets in for your warm-ups, so you can't go wrong with it. But I just did 55 pounds. Did about like what, 10 to 12 on that one. Wasn't too bad, but it felt pretty good. Probably could have done 20, you know, it's a nice warm-up. What we'll probably do like 8 reps. See what we can pump out of this one. We'll do 65. We'll go with 10 pounds. We'll get our 8 repetitions. We'll do that. All right, since we're nice and pumped, 65. Nice big stretcheroo. Kind of reaching out a little bit. Get a nice big stretcheroo right there. If you haven't done it yet, make sure you like, subscribe, all right? Gotta help brother out, help reach more people, give everybody the health and wellness information that they might not know they're looking for, right? Disguised as something in ham, right? Giving it to your dog. You gotta feed your dog. You gotta feed an animal. You gotta tell a kid what they don't know they need, right? Or the other person what they need, like exercise, strength training, eating right, high protein stuff. It's part of the whole game. It's part of the whole game, everybody. Trying to help people. Now, you might not know what you're eating, right? You don't know what a carb is. If you don't know what a protein is, if you don't know what a fat is, you know, you got to do your homework. But if you're watching this, you probably already know those things. But, you know, knowing how much protein you're getting in a day is it's not complicated. You just got to count how much protein you're eating. But you got to work out, you got to exercise, you got to do stuff intense, you got to do the strength training. Because the strength training is what's going to change your physique. The physique is what's going to, if that's your goal, right? If it's to, you know, lose weight or do something else, could be a little bit different. Could be a little bit different. Thanks for hopping in, everybody. Thanks for the likes, though. I appreciate it. Really trying to help people out. But if you haven't done it yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Doing curls for the girls right now. Girls for the girls, buys for the guys. Guess whatever you want, you know? Don't really care. But we're going for the pumps. Everybody can get the pump in. Everybody can get the pump. Nice big stretch. Controlled. Boom. Trying to lower myself. Trying to really straighten out my arms, right? Really get the intensity going. Boom. Boom. Then I'm driving my elbows, reaching out with my hands. Trying to go for the nice intensity. Not being a little baby after we've done a couple more sets though, you know? Done a few sets, right? We don't have to baby ourselves too much with all those crazy warm-ups. But we got a bunch of warm-ups. But now the blood is pumping. The blood is pumping right now. Going straight into the biceps. We did some pulling stuff too before, so my biceps are really nice and juiced up today. Nice and juiced. But that was 80 pounds. Looked like nothing, huh? Started to look pretty good. Starting to look pretty good with the biceps. I neglect my biceps, as you can probably tell, but I probably neglect the triceps a little bit more. You know, we do a lot of pressing movements. We do a lot of pressing. We do somewhat isolated triceps. I mean, I guess technically not isolated. It's like an overhead extension. It's not, I guess it's specific, but I guess it does isolate your triceps. But it's not like a machine where, you know, you get very specific with it and it does the stability aspect for you, right? Here, we don't have to worry about the stability of the weights, right? Because the machine has the stability, so you can focus on producing as much force as you can so you can raise your intensity levels, right? Very basic stuff. You know, if you got no stability, you're gonna be worried about falling over, you're gonna be worried about earthquakes. You know, you training for an earthquake or you training to get your muscles big, right? There's a big difference. But, you know, having the dumbbells, right, it is a whole different dynamic if you can control it, or any free weights. So that's why we gotta control the weight. Don't let the weight control you, baby, right? You gonna let it do that? No, you can't let the weights control you. You gotta get the lifts in, right? You gotta control that weight. If you wanna be safer while you're lifting, doing the heavy stuff, you gotta make sure you do all of that stuff beforehand, you know, before you go crazy heavy. But you can't go heavy. I mean, it's up to you. It's your life. You know, nothing too crazy. We'll try, let's go with 90. Put the 5s on, we got on 80. We did a little bit beforehand, right? Again, make sure you throw a like. See if you like my beard. If you are new to the channel, I didn't have a beard, you know, prior to like probably a month ago, 2 months ago on the channel. But I've had it for a few months. We were away for a little bit. Well, we're getting our pumps. $90 pounds. Let's get it. Yeah. Boom, shaka blaka. Dang. The pumps are real. Pumpies are pumping. All right, what we'll do, we'll smash our calves a little bit. We haven't done calves in a little bit, so we'll do, we'll smash them. Smash the calvesies, all right? Gotta do that. Let me lower the music a little bit so you can hear me talking. We got protein, right? I don't know if anybody's around or has seen our protein, but we got protein. I'll show you this. So we have whey protein, but if you want to get it from us, you know, we got bnawellness.com right here, or you can message, get whatever you want. We got a whole bunch of supplements right here. We got our whey protein, we got our fish oils, organic greens, we got our creatine, got our caffeine, and a hydration. You know, the main stuff I really would like to point out, we got the protein, you got the greens, the creatine. Everything else is kind of secondary. Caffeine works though. Caffeine's the good stuff. But everything else, you know, you can get in from your diet, just like greens, you know, if you get enough of it. It's just kind of tough to eat that many greens, or if you don't like greens, it could be a little bit easier to do that. So, just saying, just pointing that out there. Well, let's go back right here. Go back to our calvesies. See what we got pumping. Let me see if anybody texting me though. Oh, yep. See what we got going. Okay. Well, let's see. Give me a second. I think we're pumping, everybody. We're pumping. All right, sorry, I had to get a little water break, but we're almost back. Go to our legs, get our calves in a little bit. Calves are gonna be toast, mixed strudels, okay? We're gonna see how our calves feel after this. This is gonna be pretty brutal, okay? Then we gotta go to Betty Boo's. We'll go home, film how I make my goat meal. Show you how to make my oatmeal that's goated. Nice big stretch. Straighten our legs. You know, you can bend your knees. You can do all that stuff. You can do that too. Not a problem. All the way down, especially for the calves. You know, getting full deep stretch in these suckers. These things can take a lot of damage. So you got to give it a lot of damage. The calves can take a lot of volume, so we got to hit them. Gotta hit them, gotta hit the legs, gotta do all that stuff. That sucks. But we're doing it anyway. We're doing it. Let me check this time. All right, we're back. Yep. Sorry if I timed out for a second. Just had to check a text. We're back. Holy moly. Calvesies. We'll do 120. Okay, get our 120 in. You know, if you got any questions, just feel free to ask, you know. I like answering questions. I'm not afraid to bite. Not afraid to tell you how it is, what we might do, what we can do. You know, things like that. Well, if you're new, welcome to the channel. My name is Matt, personal trainer. I own this small gym, private gym. You know, we're trying to make it happen, baby. I mean, we're not trying to make it happen. We are making it happen. It is happening. But we're going to be getting meals again. We're having a wellness event, you know, August 30th here at the gym. Probably live streaming a little bit for that. But we got to let people do their own thing. Can't be filming too much of everybody. Got to make it, keep that privacy. Dude, this is kind of light now. 120. Very tolerable, everybody. Very tolerable with that 120. Getting that big stretch. Nice big old stretch. Back up. Sucking. Right about there. Boom. 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 Working it, baby. Working it. Working it. Working it. Working it. Trying to get that work in, everybody. Come on. What's everybody doing? Did we get our workout in today, right? Did we do that? Ask what well, you don't even have to ask. Just tell me what you did in the chat today, all right? What do we hit? What are we hitting? What do we hit today? Because we got to hit some stuff. We got to hit something. Even if you walked, right? That counts. Did you show up to the gym today? Did you do any activity? We need activity. We got to move. We got to do things. Right? If we're trying to lose fat, we got to move. We got to eat a lot more protein. We got to do all of those things, right? You can't just mope around and act like, you know, everybody else is to blame, right? We got to take responsibility into our lives. You can't blame everybody else for what you don't do or what you do, right? Can't not do that. Can't not do it. Hold yourself accountable. Show up to the gym 9 o'clock at night, right? This is what we're doing. You got to make it do. You got to make it do. Can't do without the do. Not sponsored. That'd be kind of crazy though, about Mountain Dew. But you got to do it. You can't just let everybody else tell you what you're doing wrong, what you doing, right? You know what you got to do. You got to work. You got to eat. You got to sleep if you want to look better, right? No one's going to help you but yourself, right? Well, unless you got a girl or daddy at home, you know, something like that. Mama cooking your food, right? It's going to be easy. It's going to be lackadaisical. You're able to do stuff. But again, Ain't nobody gonna hold your hand too much, right? You got independent lives. You gotta eat. You gotta get the high protein in. You gotta get at least 80 grams of protein, right? No one's under that weight. You know, you gotta get that. If you wanna look better, if you wanna feel better, you gotta do everything. Everything. Including myself, right? You gotta take care of yourself. But you gotta push yourself. You gotta take care of yourself, push yourself. You gotta break down a little bit to get more. Build up. Can't not do it. Can't not do it. Embrace the suck a little bit. Sometimes you might not be able to take the suck, but that's okay. That's why we go to the gym. That's why we do all these things for us. Go outside, sleep. Oh! Gotta make yourself better. 0.01% better every day. Right? That adds up after a long time, baby. Even if you do little things, right? Weekly. Do things monthly. As long as you get there, baby. But, you know, you gotta do something every day. You gotta make it a routine. You gotta make it about, you gotta do everything though, every day. Now we got nothing to live for, right? We got no one to impress. We got no one to share our rewards with, right? We gotta have somebody that you trust. Family member, friend, spouse, something, right? Share those rewards with people. And then if they got rewards, you know, share it with them, right? Congratulate them. Be real happy, right? Take those small dubs and, you know, run with it, right? You can't run from our stuff. You can't just travel all the time. You got to actually work, which is okay. I mean, you could travel. Not a problem with it. Just, you know, traveling's just a way to get away, right? But we got to work. We got to do all the important stuff. So, just got to do it. You have to do it. You have to do it. No más. All right, ladies and gents, I think what we're going to do, so my shoulders still bother me a little bit. I think we're gonna chill out. I think we'll crush our triceps a little bit right here. All right. We'll save our shoulder for another day. Even though it's not my shoulder, it's working, but there's a lot of volume going through my shoulder right now. You know, we're doing pushing, we're pulling, right? There's a lot of things going through the shoulder, a lot of complex things. So like every time I do a push, pull, this type of pull, right? The shoulder's taking a lot, so you know, I just gotta be wary. I gotta think about the volume aspect. I hit legs yesterday, so you know, the volume's adding up a little bit for me. So I think what we'll do, we'll have to vet the next, we're gonna have to vet the program a little bit. We're gonna have to probably switch it up, maybe do less sets, you know, maybe do some less sets to start out with, you know, less volume overall. Because your boy just loves to go hard too with some of that stuff, because these small muscles can take a lot. But what we'll do, we'll get out of here. We'll be back in a little bit. I'll show you how I make my protein oatmeal. We'll see how we do that, right? I think everybody will like that. So I appreciate you hopping on again. You know, make sure you want to stay tuned. We'll come back on here in a little bit, probably about 20 minutes. We'll get it pumping. Appreciate you joining us today. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe or, you know, just throw a like. Appreciate it.